yourself!
Perhaps that's the game plan for them. Top lane, Shining, gonna make a chase onto Commands. They will get the Nightmare off thanks to Su, and that might actually be a first blood coming out. Commands in massive trouble. They are gonna be ready for body blocks and Commands. Fairy Fire comes out. Shining, though, will find the kill anyway. So you not only do you...
Whereas the Tiny really needs to get that early aggression on.
Well, they're going to jump on YYH. Nice little bash coming out as well for Sika. And that'll be Saito picking up a nice kill for himself. Does hit very hard. Now, they will do a lot of damage, though. Sika does back off as soon as he sees Icy. Saito, Tree will connect, but will not really kill him off.
Really rotate too much for that Spirit Breaker. He is getting a charge off now, though.
YYH going to be the target. Still, doesn't look like there's much kill potential, that they do get the open wounds off, but now the Avalanche, there was a rage in between, but Sika, he does lose his life. They will at least get the kill there onto Saito. So a 1-for-1 trade, and in the end, I suppose it just favors both cores, because both the cores found the kills.
Yeah, again, it's a fairly even trade for both sides. You're not going to be too unhappy. This one kill on Su does give a bit more to Authentic, of course. But again, overall, it has been fairly even so far. Even in the last hits board, you don't really see one hero really pulling ahead too much. It's just fairly even overall.
Sika going to be in trouble, though. Nice shackle coming out from Wolf. The Remnant will go in, and Bib will find the kill mid lane. Of YYH now, who's at level 4. But this charge might lead to another kill. Saito making the chase. They get the open wounds off, and YYH still doesn't have Shallow Grave available, so he does go down. Now Icy will be the target, though. He'll turn around onto Saito, but he doesn't have the damage. Grabs a tree now, but there's the charge coming in. Icy's still going to man up, though. Doesn't have the toss available. Now they're going to charge top lane. Su going to be the first target on the Bane. Now the charge comes in as well, but Woozy went on to Su instead, though he had to bash the deeps available and does find it. So now they do find the Leshrac kill as well. Slowly but surely, Sika is starting to make some work happen. Meanwhile, mid lane, Focus File is being placed onto Bib, though Bib is happily chasing. Now Sika going to charge in, though Sleight of Fist and Chains will stop him. Now Sika trying to back off, though Bib does find him, still Focus Fire going to work. Bib can't actually get out of this, the Javelin damage coming in. Wolf, I believe he just may have received that, and it does pay off. Meanwhile, Woozy ends up going down top. They want to keep being aggressive. Let's charge out on Su, though Sika probably will end up dying, but Woozy is threatening the life of the Bane. He gets Nightmared up, and Sika, yeah, he's definitely dead. Still, I believe Sika did manage to get that ban root. In fact, it was Woozy who picked it up, and meanwhile, Commands ends up Mido now. Second in net worth, he'll pick up the Midas at a fairly decent time, considering he went for the phase boots first as well. Meanwhile, YYH gonna go down again. Sika infest off as well. Icy gets open wounded up, though. Nightmare is there, and Su has the brain sap, though here comes the charge. Sika gonna try and save the day. Saito will get tossed and end up dying. In fact, it was Sika who got tossed. Open wounds will come out. Icy goes for the avalanche, but it's all too late. The charge already exists. In fact, Shining, he'll just come in as well and actually takes out Sika. I thought they would keep going for it, but Saito really lift up Su. Gonna get the Nightmare off, though Shackles won't latch either. They will get the Nightmare off onto Commands, and Icy will be there to dish out the DPS. They might even find Sika. That was a lot of damage coming out of Nia Icy. He'll find both of them. Uzi goes in mid lane after Icy, but gets Nightmare immediately, and now the rest of the cavalry are coming in, and he's in big trouble. Avalanche toss into the Split Earth. We'll get the job of finding the Bane Su. Still gonna be okay. Now Nightmare comes out. Actually helped him dodge the Sleight of Fist, though Su's still going to be in trouble. Sika comes in. Nether Strike is there. Shining, though, going to join in as well. Sika will end up going down. Woozy still moving in as well, but... Ooh, that was a big mistake coming out. A bit Blade Mail up. It's not often you see a Blade Mail anymore, but with the Wind Ranger, you definitely want it, and now they will go after that Wind Ranger with the Split Earth. They are chasing the other as well, with that Fiend's Grip lasting so darn long, and Wolf does go down eventually. Meanwhile, Commands actually stealing the remnants off Bib and using it to his advantage, but it looks like Bib will eventually find him anyway. He found another as well in the form of Sika on that Spirit Breaker, and Sika gonna go for the charge attempt, but no, he doesn't get it off in time, and also jumped on though. Do they have the damage? Woozy doesn't really want to move in. Nether Strike will be there. Shining gonna be in trouble. Doesn't get a Split Earth off, and yeah, they'll find the kill.
I mean, it gives them a little bit more push. I guess you could also stack camps with it.
Bib gets caught out. Nice play there from Woozy, who has He runs into the Bane, knowing the Nightmare's available. Now, well, the Nightmare's actually been placed on the Tiny instead, but it won't matter anyway. They commit the Fiend's Grip, and they do find the kill. Again, charging in, but we've seen this before as well. They will find Shining with the charge, but Icy, easy double avalanche toss. 3 heroes.
Your cause as well.
Yeah, except you found Woozy. John, I'd hate to say it, but he did it again. And now Sika probably going to end up dying. Su is there to set up if necessary, but doesn't even need to. Sika has no way out and he goes down. Icy, again, another easy avalanche. Shining just going to back off and now returns with the rest of the cavalry. They want to move in. There's the Fiend's Grip underneath the Sentry Ward once again. And Woozy will end up losing his life. Fiend's Grip has been stolen by the Rubik, but is it going to matter? Nice Shackles comes out from Wolf. He goes straight after the Leshrac, but he loses his own life now. The Fiend's Grip from Commons will find the kill, but he loses his life.
Reach that point.
Wolf gets caught out. They do have a charge coming in. Sika going to try and set up, but Wolf is just burning way too fast. Sika now probably going to die as well. Try to help out, but I mean, save his support, so Woozy will go back in. Bib ignores the Woozy slider, although no, he goes back on. Su now gets the Fiend or the Nightmare off, and now will end up going down. Bib gonna man fight this slider. Meanwhile, in the backlines, Icy extending a bit too far, though Bib will find the kill onto Woozy. Now OH, man fighting Saito. Look at that tree throw coming out. A nice double shackle though from Wolf. They will go onto the Leshrac Shining. He's gonna be in trouble. Bib turns around. He wants a Spirit Breaker now. Saito falling low will go down as well. And now Wolf needs to get the hell out of there. They have the tree throw available if they want to throw it, but no, a toss in with Bib. Chains are there, and there's the tree throws coming out. Icy with the Aghanim Scepter. Shining does have the Yule Scepter available, but doesn't really commit it onto Sika. Now going to be locked down by Sika. Lift comes out, and that's a dead Leshrac coming out. Just kind of panic. Does throw the tree volley out. That's a lot of damage. Saito almost goes down. He will get the Roshan kill with that tree volley as well, but won't get the Aegis. Su gonna survive for the moment, but Commands will find him, and that was a 1.2k crit from Icy. Now another tree volley. Sika. Oh my, he critted for 1k.
Well, attack, I guess. That's the way it's coded, so.
Shining.
You have to watch out for that.
Top lane, Wolf and Woozy will set up. Shining again gonna go down on the Leshrac, so I reckon he's going to wait for the volley. And yeah, he has it. Sika will go for the charge. Avalanche will be there. Icy just waiting for the right moment. Now gets it started. My goodness, loses almost all his HP. Now the toss is there as well. They jump in again. Remnants out. He's going to be careful though on Bib. He'll find Commands. Icy has more trees to volley out if he wishes to, though he is baiting them. There's the first one, although Nice Shackles comes out. Shellowgrave will be there. Wolf is just waiting his turn. Avalanche will do nothing against the BKB, and now the focus fire. Icy's in trouble. They will finally find this menacing Tiny. Shackle will not latch the second time though. Shining gonna come in on the Leshrac. Bib thinking about coming back in as well. Woozy gonna just man fight this. Looks like, in fact, no. He wants out. Sika though comes in. Shallowgrave is there on YYH. Can they at least get the dazzle? Yes, indeed they can. Now they go on Bib as well. Though no, never mind. Shining comes back on the Leshrac. Woozy will go to the shrine. Bib, actually nice dodge on the chart though. He doesn't dodge the Nether Strike, but they already find the Slider. Now they find Sika as well on the Spirit Break.
And just get the volley from there, but more damage doesn't hurt, and it has been working out quite well.
Bib gonna get shackled up. Nice shackle coming out. Commands just setting up that kill on the Ember. Su. In fact, Commands gonna Remnant in by himself. Takes the Nightmare for himself as well, but we'll give Woozy the chance to get the stun off. A nice play from this Rubik. Now they found Icy as well, and that's gonna be a massive pick if they can find it. Icy already dying once to Wolf. Avalanche will do nothing against those BKBs. That's a tree volley. That'll definitely do something. Woozy now needs to get the hell out of there. Though he goes back in, they'll find one. Though they do find Icy in the end as well. Commands getting melted, trying to fight Shining with that Pulse Nova he stole. Sika now trying to find a way out of there. We'll get Yule's up. Split Earth is available as well, and they should be able to find a very easy pick onto Sika. He tries to get the charge off, but doesn't. That's an in. Nightmare actually taken by Wolf. He kind of misplayed that, and now you see Bib just doing so much damage to Commands, and now the Fiend's Grip coming out. It's a real battle of the remnants between Commands and Bib, though Bib will win in the end. Though they did end up finding Shining on the Leshrac and Su on the Bane. The buybacks come out from the Rubik as well. They find the shackles, but Bib does not get latched up. He's still Will Remnant away. Meanwhile, YYH trying to get out of there as well. Woozy's still making the chase and does actually have the Shadow Blade, but just doesn't pop it. Now will do so. Wolf will find Bib as well on the Ember, and they do get YYH in the end as well. 4 heroes making the chase. Charge coming out at Icy. He's done this a few times. Well, Tree Volley will not kill him off this time around, though he got close. Nightmare comes out. Woozy gonna make the chase. The Shallow Grave will eventually wear off, but now he just turns around. Woozy goes down. Charge comes in. They will connect on Icy, and he goes down as well. YYH gets shackled up. A very nice play there from Wolf. Seeker, though, doesn't really have the follow-up damage to take YYH down, and now he may end up losing his own life, though Saito will move in to help out. He will go straight after YYH on that Dazzle, but Shallow Grave will be there, but he really just has to chase. Although nice TP play, YYH will end up losing his life. Wolf will end up finding Sue on the Bane. Very mixed kind of battle there, though. Eclipse definitely losing out quite hard in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Commands actually pushing in by himself on the Rubik. Now the Avalanche Toss will come out and they will find the kill.
But they have that 25. He has that insane magic community for a long time and added attack speed as well. And Icy.
He just can't sustain the damage anymore. In fact, they're going to keep going now. Bib going to jump in. We'll be able to find Sika. Try and break the distance, and that Shadow Blade does wear off. They get the shackles off Sue. Nice Nightmare, and they won't find Bib, but they do at least find the Bane. We'll save the day, and now Remnant in from Bib. We'll go after Commands. The chains will land as well, and they should be able to find this Rubik. Commands will end up losing his life. Now Nightmare onto Sika. He gets chained up as well. Shining has the follow-up stun, and that'll be a dead Spirit Breaker coming out. Though the Roshan's still being taken down.
But you really can't deal with those 2 lives now. We are seeing some posturing though.
Shining loses life to Wolf once again. Meanwhile, Nightmare Sue gonna be chased down by Saito and will end up losing his life. So 1-for-1 trade though. Have the Sleight of Fist to dodge. Should have plenty of time though. Bib almost getting stunned up, and now Saito jumps in straight after YYF. They do get the Aegis at the very least taken off the Slaughter. Bib, though, still making the chase and does find Sika. Now they'll go straight after Commands on that Rubik. Can they find him, though? Remnant after Remnant being thrown out, and Bib, he does go down to Wolf in the end. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Saito getting kited around the Shining. Has to be careful. Woozy making the chase. Now the Tree Volley's coming out, though. There was a stun on the Tiny, and now the Tree Volley's back from Commands. The Shackle is there from Wolf. They got the Slaughter in the end. Wolf now focus fire, but wants to run away in the end as well. We'll be able to get out of there. Bib ends up finding Shining. We'll take down the tier 3 though. A double Shackle coming out from Wolf, and now they might find Bib. He does get ghost formed up though by Shining. Shackles again, and looks like Saito will get the Radiance Burn damage off. Meanwhile, Sue probably going to end up dying here. He can probably try and juke out a bit. There will be a Shallow Grave there and a TP attempt, though. He does get bashed immediately. In fact, did he get bashed? I thought he did. Never mind. Wolf ends up finding Icy as well. YYH going to be in trouble. Shallow Grave coming out for him as well. And Shining is in the back, but doesn't want to risk his life for this Dazzle. They will end up